Hello, and welcome to this Divine Slumber Bible bedtime story. Tonight, as the world around you begins to quiet, as the noise of the day softens into a distant whisper, I invite you to settle gently into this moment. Feel the surface beneath you, steady, supportive, safe. Let your body sink a little deeper, just a little more, as though you are being held, cradled in unseen arms. Perhaps the air is cool against your skin, or warm and comforting like a soft blanket. Perhaps there is a faint hum in the distance, or complete stillness, like a velvet night stretching endlessly above you. Whatever you feel, let it be enough. Whatever you carry, you may begin to set it down. Breathe slowly now, in and out. Again, gently, deeply, and once more, letting your breath become calm, steady, unhurried. You are safe here. You are held here. You are not alone. My name is your gentle guide for tonight, and I will walk with you, softly, slowly, into a story of peace, a story of promise, a story of a home that has been prepared for you. Because beyond all the worries of today, beyond every question and every uncertainty, there is a promise that has never faded. A promise of a place where sorrow cannot follow, where pain cannot enter, where every tear is seen and tenderly wiped away. Tonight, we will journey together into that promise, into a vision once given to a faithful heart, a vision of glory, of light, of a city unlike anything the world has ever known, a place where God dwells with his people, a place where you are known, where you are welcomed, where you belong. And maybe, just maybe, as you listen, as you breathe, as you rest, you will begin to feel it. Not as something distant, but as something nezik, something real, something already reaching toward you. So allow your thoughts to slow. Allow your body to soften. Allow your heart to open just a little more. Tonight is not about striving. It is not about understanding everything. It is simply about receiving peace, rest, and quiet assurance. As this story unfolds, may your mind grow still, may your heart grow light, and may sleep come gently like a quiet tide, carrying you into deep and perfect rest. Stay here, breathe slowly, and listen closely. In this very moment, open your heart and receive the peace that is coming. I invite you now to make yourself completely comfortable, allowing your body to settle in whatever way feels most natural and easeful. Gently adjust your pillow, perhaps lifting it slightly or turning it just enough until it supports you perfectly. Let your blanket rest over you in a way that feels just right, not too heavy, not too light, but comforting, like a quiet embrace at the end of a long day. If there is light around you, you may wish to dim it or turn it off completely, allowing the darkness to settle softly over the room like a velvet curtain, calm and protective, wrapping everything in stillness. There is nothing you need to do now, nowhere you need to go, nothing you need to fix or figure out. This moment asks nothing of you except that you rest, Let that thought settle gently in your mind. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to be still. You are allowed to simply be here. Breathe slowly now, drawing in a quiet sense of calm, and then releasing the weight of the day as you exhale. Again, breathing in just a little deeper, and breathing out, letting your shoulders soften, letting your body sink just a little more. And once more, slow and steady, in and out, as though each breath is carrying you further away from effort, further into peace. Feel the natural rhythm of your breathing, like gentle waves rolling in and out along a quiet shore. There is no need to control it, no need to change it. Simply notice it. Steady, calm, faithful. With each breath, your body begins to unwind, slowly, quietly, as tension loosens and fades without effort. Bring your awareness now to the top of your head, noticing any tightness or lingering thoughts. There is no need to push them away, no need to hold on to them. Just allow them to soften, to loosen, to drift, like mist dissolving into the night air. Let that softness move downward across your forehead, smoothing every line, easing every trace of strain. Your eyes can rest now, gently closed, no longer needing to focus or see, simply floating in a calm, dark stillness. Let your jaw relax, your tongue resting softly, your face becoming peaceful and unguarded. Feel that gentle calm drifting down into your neck and your shoulders, those places that carry so much, often without you even realizing it. And now, slowly, you can let that weight go. Let your shoulders drop just a little, sinking deeper, as though they no longer need to hold anything at all. You are safe. You are held. You are allowed to rest. Let that feeling flow down your arms, through your elbows, your wrists, and into your hands. Your fingers may curl slightly or rest open, but there is no need to adjust them. Just let them be still, relaxed, at peace. Breathe in calm, and breathe out release. Again and again, each breath gently guiding you deeper into rest. Now bring your awareness to your chest, noticing the soft rise and fall with each breath. Your heart continues its steady rhythm, faithful and quiet, carrying you through this moment without effort. You do not need to guide it. You do not need to think about it. It simply is. Constant, steady, peaceful. Let your breath deepen here, filling your chest, then slowly releasing, like a quiet tide coming in and flowing back out. Allow that calm to drift down into your abdomen. If there is any tightness here, any subtle tension, you may simply notice it without judgment. And as you breathe out, let it soften. Let it loosen, like a knot slowly untying itself. There is nothing to force, nothing to rush. Everything can unwind in its own time. Breathe slowly now. Feel that relaxation continuing to flow down into your hips, your legs, your thighs growing heavier and more grounded, supported fully beneath you. Your knees soften, your calves release, every muscle unwinding gently, naturally. And finally, your feet come to rest, completely still, completely at ease, as though the weight of the world has slipped away from them. Your whole body now, from head to toe, wrapped in a quiet sense of calm. The gentle stillness surrounds you, and within it, a peaceful heaviness, or perhaps a lightness, as though you were floating and resting all at once. There is nothing to disturb you here, nothing to interrupt this quiet. You are safe here. You are safe here. You are safe here. Let those words settle softly into your heart, repeating gently like a lullaby carried on the night air. God is watching over you. In the silence, in the stillness, in every breath you take. There is nothing that escapes His care, nothing beyond His presence, nothing too small or too heavy for Him to hold. So you can rest. Rest your body, rest your mind, rest your spirit. If thoughts begin to rise, let them pass without resistance, like leaves drifting slowly along a quiet stream. You do not need to follow them. You do not need to hold them. Simply notice and let them go. Again and again, returning to your breath, returning to this moment, returning to peace. Feel the quiet growing deeper now, the stillness becoming softer as the night gently wraps around you. There is a calm here that does not rush, a peace that does not demand, only invites. And you are free to receive it, slowly, gently, in your own time. You are held. You are safe. You are deeply, completely at rest. Breathe slowly now and remain here as your body remembers how to let go, how to be still, how to rest, and how to drift effortlessly into peace. Now, without effort, allow your awareness to drift gently, as though carried on a quiet current, far from the place where you began. You find yourself on a small and rugged island, surrounded on every side by the endless expanse of the sea. This is a place set apart from the noise of the world, a place where time seems to slow and soften, where the air itself feels older, deeper, filled with a quiet kind of presence. The island rests beneath a wide and open sky, stretching endlessly above you. The light here is gentle, neither too bright nor too dim, as if the day itself is lingering in a peaceful pause. A soft warmth touches your skin, balanced by a light breeze that moves steadily across the land. That breeze carries the scent of salt and water, fresh and ancient at the same time, brushing softly against your face, your hands, your still and resting body. Listen closely, and you will begin to hear the sea. The waves rise and fall in a slow and steady rhythm, rolling toward the shore and then retreating again, over and over, without urgency, without interruption. It is a sound that does not demand your attention, but gently holds it, like a lullaby that has been playing since the beginning of time. As you notice it, your own breathing begins to follow, in and out, calm, steady, unhurried. Beneath you, the ground feels firm and real. Rough stone, warmed by the quiet sun, supports you completely. There is no instability here, no uncertainty. Everything feels grounded, steady, held in place. You are safe in this place, surrounded by the quiet strength of the earth and the endless calm of the sea. Above you, the sky stretches farther than your eyes can follow, soft tones blending together in a peaceful harmony. There are no harsh edges here, no sharp sounds, no sudden movement. Everything is gentle. Everything is slow. Everything is at rest. And in this stillness, you begin to notice something deeper. You are not simply observing this place. You are within it. You are present here. You are John, a faithful servant, a quiet witness, a heart that has known both closeness and distance, both joy and sorrow. You have walked through moments that shaped your soul, moments of light and moments of shadow, and now you find yourself here, on this island, removed from all that once surrounded you. There is no crowd here, no voices calling your name, no demands pressing upon you. The world you once knew feels distant now, like a memory fading into the background. And yet, there is no fear in this solitude. There is no loneliness here, only a quiet awareness that even in this place, you are seen, you are known, you are not forgotten. You begin to move slowly along the shore, each step gentle and unhurried. The sand shifts softly beneath your feet, warm and grounding, responding to your presence without resistance. The sound of the waves continues beside you, constant and calm, as though guiding your steps without words. As you walk, something within you begins to settle even more deeply. The thoughts that once moved quickly now slow, then soften, then begin to fade. There is no need to hold on to them. There is no need to follow them. They pass like distant clouds, leaving behind a clear and open stillness. The breeze continues to move around you, light and steady, brushing past your shoulders, your arms, your face. It feels almost like a presence in itself, gentle, attentive, calm. The air is filled with a quiet kind of life, something unseen yet deeply felt. You come to a place where the land meets the water in perfect stillness, and you pause. Perhaps you sit upon a smooth stone or simply stand, allowing your body to rest completely. There is no need to move further. There is nowhere else you need to be. Your breathing slows even more, deeper now, softer now. In and out. In and out. And in this quiet, you begin to pray. Not with many words, not with effort or urgency, but with a simple openness of heart, a turning inward and upward at the same time. A gentle awareness that you are not speaking into emptiness, but into presence. The world grows quieter still. The sound of the waves becomes softer, or perhaps more distant, blending into the rhythm of your breath. The breeze slows, the light softens, and everything around you seems to rest in a sacred pause. And then, without force, without suddenness, you become aware of something more. It is not something you see at first, but something you feel. A presence, gentle yet unmistakably powerful. Quiet, yet deeper than any silence you have known. It surrounds you completely, not from a distance, but from within and all around at once. There is no boundary to it, no edge, no beginning or end. It simply is, steady, constant, unchanging. You are not alone. You have never been alone. Even here, on this quiet island, far from everything familiar, you are held within something greater, something that sees you fully, knows you completely, and remains with you without hesitation. Let that truth settle gently into your heart. God is here. God is near. God is with you. There is no need to question it, no need to understand it fully. You can simply receive it, the way you receive the breath in your lungs, the way you receive the warmth of the sun or the softness of the wind. A deep peace begins to rise within you, steady and calm. It does not rush in, it does not overwhelm, It simply fills the space that has been made ready by stillness. A peace that does not depend on anything outside of this moment. A peace that cannot be taken away. Your body feels lighter now, yet more grounded at the same time. Your thoughts are quiet, your breathing slow, your entire being resting in a calm that feels both gentle and strong. You remain there, in that sacred stillness, with the sound of the sea, the softness of the breeze, and the quiet presence that surrounds you completely. There is no need to move forward, no need to reach for anything more. This moment is enough. You are safe here. You are held here. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Breathe slowly now, and remain in this quiet place as the stillness deepens, and the gentle presence of God continues to surround you, holding you in peace without end. As you remain in that deep and gentle stillness, with the quiet rhythm of the sea moving in harmony with your breath, something begins to shift, so softly that you almost do not notice it at first, like a subtle change in the air just before dawn. The breeze that once brushed lightly across your skin now feels different, not stronger, not colder, but fuller, as though it carries something within it. Something unseen, something waiting. The stillness around you deepens, not into emptiness, but into a kind of sacred expectancy, a quiet pause that feels alive, attentive, listening. You do not need to move. You do not need to search. You simply remain, breathing slowly, resting completely, aware. And then a light begins to appear. Not suddenly, not with force, but gently, like the first glow that touches the horizon before the sun rises. It does not disturb the peace. It becomes part of it. A soft radiance forms in the distance, delicate, almost like a shimmer in the air, as though the space itself is beginning to glow. You notice it without effort. Your eyes do not strain, your body does not tense. There is no fear rising within you, only a quiet awareness, a deep, steady knowing that what is coming is good. The light grows slowly, steadily, not harsh, not blinding, but warm, inviting, alive. It feels like light that can be felt, not only seen. Like a gentle warmth resting upon your skin, moving through the air, surrounding you without overwhelming you. As it draws closer, everything around you seems to respond. The breeze softens. The sound of the waves becomes quieter, more distant, as though the world itself is making room. Even the ground beneath you feels stiller, as if holding its place in reverence. And within that light, something begins to take form. Not all at once, not sharply, but gradually, like a figure emerging through morning mist. Your eyes do not need to focus. Your heart already understands what your eyes are beginning to see. An angel, radiant, yet calm, powerful, yet gentle, present, yet peaceful. There is no harshness in this presence, no sudden movement, no force. Only a quiet strength, a steady stillness, a presence that feels both beyond this world and deeply familiar to your soul. The light surrounding the angel does not cast shadows. Instead, it softens everything, wrapping around the figure like a living glow, pure, steady, warm. It is not a light that flickers, not a light that fades, but one that simply is. Constant, unchanging. You begin to notice the face, serene, filled with a quiet kindness that needs no words. There is strength there, not the kind that overwhelms, but the kind that steadies, that reassures, that brings peace without effort. The angel does not rush toward you. There is no urgency, no sudden motion. Instead, there is stillness, a presence that allows you to receive it slowly, gently, fully. And as you remain there, breathing slowly, something within you begins to respond. Not fear, not confusion, but peace. A deep, anchoring peace that settles into your chest, spreading outward like warmth, like light filling a quiet room. You realize you are not being interrupted. You are being invited. Invited into something sacred, something prepared, something that has been waiting patiently for this moment. The angel moves closer, not stepping sharply, but almost gliding, as though carried by the same quiet stillness that surrounds you. There is no disruption in the air, no disturbance in the ground, only a gentle nearness that grows more present with each passing breath. Now the light feels closer, softer, more intimate, resting upon your face, your hands, your entire being. You may notice the way the light moves, not in flickers, not in waves, but in a steady flow, like something alive, something breathing, something eternal. There is no fear in your body, no tension in your breath, only calm, only stillness, only the deep and quiet certainty that you are safe. You are safe here. You are safe here. You are safe here. Let those words settle again, gently, deeply, like a soft echo in your heart. The angel's presence carries something more now, not only light, but meaning, a quiet sense that something is about to be revealed, not in haste, but in perfect time. You feel your heart opening, not forced, not stretched, but naturally, like a door that was never locked, only waiting to be gently pushed open. The world around you fades even further into the background. The island, the sea, the sky, they are still there, but softened, distant, as though they now exist within a greater reality, one that is unfolding before you. You become more aware now, more deeply aware of the presence of God. Not distant, not unreachable, but near, immediate, surrounding you completely. The angel stands within that presence, not separate from it, but carrying it, reflecting it, revealing it. And in this quiet moment, something within you settles completely. All striving fades, all questions rest, all weight is lifted. You do not need to reach forward. You do not need to hold on. You are already here, already within this moment, already held. Breathe slowly now. Feel the air moving in and out, gentle, steady. Feel the stillness deepening around you. Feel the peace anchoring you more fully, more deeply. The angel remains before you, steady, calm, radiant. Not demanding your attention, but holding it gently, like a quiet invitation that never forces, only welcomes. There is no rush. There is no pressure. Only presence. And in that presence, you are seen, fully, completely. Not for what you carry, not for what you have done, but for who you are. Known, held, loved. Let that truth rest within you. Let it settle, like calm water at dusk, like a soft glow that never fades, never leaves, never diminishes. The moment stretches, not in time, but in depth, becoming richer, quieter, more peaceful. And you remain there, with the gentle echo of distant waves, with the soft movement of the air, with the radiant presence before you, holding you in a stillness that feels sacred. Nothing is demanded of you here. Nothing is required. You are simply invited to remain, to receive, to rest. Breathe slowly now, and stay here, just a little longer. As the light continues to surround you, as the presence remains steady, as your heart rests fully, deeply, in quiet wonder, in gentle peace, in the calm assurance that you are not alone, and you never have been. As you remain in that gentle stillness, with the soft radiance of the angel resting quietly before you, something begins to unfold. Not with urgency, not with force, but with a quiet and sacred expansion, like a veil slowly lifting from your awareness. The light surrounding you deepens, not becoming harsh or overwhelming, but growing fuller, wider, as though it is no longer contained within any single place. The boundaries of the island begin to soften. The sound of the sea fades into the distance, not disappearing, but becoming part of something greater. The sky above you seems to open, stretching beyond what your eyes once understood, revealing a depth that feels endless, peaceful, alive. You do not move, yet everything changes. It is as if you are being gently lifted, not in body, but in spirit, carried without effort, held within a presence that guides you upward without strain. The air becomes lighter, clearer, filled with a stillness that feels rich and full, like the quiet breath of something eternal. And then you begin to see. Not by focusing, not by trying, but as though your sight is being given to you. A vast expanse opens before you, wider than the sky, deeper than the sea, filled with a light that does not fade. It is not a light that comes from a single source, but one that exists everywhere at once, surrounding, filling, sustaining. This place is not empty, it is full, full of presence, full of life, full of quiet and radiant glory. At the center of this vastness, there is a throne. You do not search for it. You are drawn to it, gently and naturally, as though something within you recognizes it before your mind can fully understand. It stands in perfect stillness, unshaken and unwavering, surrounded by a light that is pure and steady, a light that seems to breathe with calm and authority. And upon the throne, you see him, Jesus, the Lamb who was slain, yet alive, present, seated in peace and majesty. There is no fear in his presence, no distance, no hesitation. Only a deep and overwhelming sense of calm flows outward from him, reaching into every part of this vast and holy space. His presence does not press upon you. It draws you in, gently, quietly, like a voice that does not need to speak to be heard. Around him there are multitudes, thousands and thousands, millions and millions. Yet there is no chaos here, no confusion, no noise that overwhelms. Everything exists in perfect harmony, every presence aligned, every being aware, every gaze turned toward the one upon the throne. And then you begin to hear it. At first, it is soft, almost like a distant echo, but as you listen, it becomes clearer, fuller, rising steadily like a chorus that has always been there, waiting for you to notice. Voices, layer upon layer of voices blending together in perfect unity. They are gentle yet powerful, vast yet intimate, each one distinct yet all part of something whole. They are singing, "Worthy is the Lamb." The words move through the air, through the light, through your very being. They do not demand your attention, they hold it, softly, steadily. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. The sound flows like a calm and endless wave, surrounding you without overwhelming you, carrying peace into every quiet place within you. To receive power and riches and wisdom. Each phrase rises and settles like a rhythm that never breaks, like breath that continues without effort. And strength and honor and glory and blessing. Again and again and again. The chorus does not repeat out of habit, but out of fullness, as though there is always more to give, more to express, more to reveal. You do not need to join in. You do not need to understand every word. You simply receive. The sound moves through you, calming your thoughts, softening your heart, anchoring you deeper into stillness. It is not overwhelming. It is steady, constant, like a quiet ocean of sound that carries you without force. And then, the voices grow. Beyond the angels, beyond the elders, beyond all that you first perceived, something greater begins to rise. Every creature, in heaven, on earth, under the earth, and in the sea, all joining together, a single voice made of countless voices, unified, whole, complete. Blessing and honor and glory and power. The sound fills everything, yet remains gentle. It does not press against you. It surrounds you, holds you, supports you. Be to the one seated on the throne and to the Lamb forever and ever. Forever and ever. The words continue, not as an ending, but as something without end. They flow, they echo, they remain. And as you listen, something within you becomes very still. All questions fade, all striving dissolves, all weight is lifted. There is nothing to figure out here, nothing to hold on to, nothing to reach for. Only presence, only peace, only the quiet truth of something eternal. You feel no fear, you feel no distance, only nearness. Even here, in the vastness of heaven, you are not outside of it. You are not separate. You are gently included, quietly welcomed, peacefully held within what you are witnessing. The light from the throne continues to radiate, soft yet powerful, touching everything without casting shadows. It illuminates without strain, warms without burning, reveals without overwhelming. It reaches you, not as a force, but as a quiet assurance, a gentle warmth that settles into your being. You are seen. You are known. You are not forgotten. Breathe slowly now. Let the sound of the voices blend with your breath. Let the light rest upon you. Let the stillness hold you. The throne remains steady. The Lamb remains present. The chorus continues, endless and calm. And you remain here, not overwhelmed, not distant, but at rest, at peace, held within a vision that does not rush, does not demand, but gently surrounds and softly reveals. Breathe slowly now, and stay here, as the sound continues to flow, as the light continues to shine, as your heart rests fully and deeply in quiet wonder, in gentle peace. in the calm and unshaken presence of heaven. As you remain within that vast and gentle stillness, surrounded by the soft radiance flowing from the throne, with the echo of countless voices still lingering like a calm and endless tide, something begins to deepen once more. The sound does not disappear, but it quiets, softens, as though the whole of heaven is making space, preparing, listening. The light remains steady, the presence remains full, and within that sacred calm, a voice begins to rise. It does not come from one direction, it does not travel from far away, it is everywhere at once, surrounding, filling, resting within the very air you breathe. It is not loud in a way that startles, yet it carries a depth that reaches into every hidden place within you. You do not need to lean in to hear it. You do not need to focus or strain. It is already there, clear, steady, unmistakable. Behold. The word settles gently, like a soft weight of truth placed carefully into your heart. It is not rushed. It is not sharp. It is full, complete, carrying a quiet authority that needs no explanation. Behold, the dwelling place of God is with man. As the words move through you, something begins to awaken. Not in your thoughts, but deeper, in a place where understanding comes without effort. You do not analyze these words, you receive them, like warmth spreading through stillness. He will dwell with them. The voice continues, unhurried, each phrase given space to rest, to settle, to be fully felt before the next begins. And they will be His people. There is something deeply personal in these words. They are not distant, not abstract, not meant for someone else. They feel near, close, as though they are being spoken into your very being. And God Himself will be with them as their God. No distance, no separation, no uncertainty, only nearness, only presence, only the longing. Let those words rest gently within you. God with you, God near you, God not hidden, not far away, but present, fully, completely. The stillness around you deepens as the voice continues, and now there is a tenderness within it, something soft, something filled with compassion that does not fade. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes. You feel the weight of that promise, not as a distant hope, but as something certain, something already reaching toward you. Every tear, not one overlooked, not one forgotten. Every moment of sorrow, every quiet pain, every unseen burden, known fully, held gently, and then removed. Not quickly, not carelessly, but tenderly, as though each tear matters, each one seen, each one held with care before it is wiped away. There is no rushing in this act, no dismissal, no forgetting, only love, only presence, only a quiet restoration that feels complete. And death shall be no more. The words settle slowly, deeply, like something anchoring itself within you. No more endings, no more loss, no more separation that breaks the heart. Neither shall there be mourning, nor crying, nor pain any more. Each phrase releases something. A weight lifts, a tension softens, a quiet peace expands. The things that once felt heavy, the things that once lingered, the things that once shaped every thought, begin to loosen their hold. For the former things have passed away. Passed away. Not hidden, not pushed aside, but gone. Left behind. Without power, without weight, without any hold over what is now. Let that truth settle. Slowly. Gently. Everything that has burdened you, everything that has weighed upon your heart, everything that has brought uncertainty, will not remain here. The voice does not rush forward. It does not overwhelm with more. It simply allows these words to remain, to echo, to rest within you. And in that resting, something within you becomes very still. Your breathing slows, softens, deepens. Your body sinks further into calm. Your thoughts grow quiet, like a sea at dusk, smooth, undisturbed. There is nothing left to hold on to, nothing left to figure out, nothing left to resist. Only presence, only peace, only the quiet and steady truth that you are being held within something eternal, something unchanging, something good. The light from the throne continues to surround everything, soft, steady, without shadow. It does not flicker, it does not fade. It simply remains, constant, faithful, calm. And the voice, though no longer forming new words, continues to echo, gently, within you. God is with you. The words return, not louder, but deeper, settling in the places untouched before. God is with you. Again, steady, calm, certain. God is with you. Let them move with your breath. Let them rise and fall. Let them become part of the rhythm of your being. You are not alone. You have never been alone. Even in silence, even in uncertainty, even in moments you could not name, God has been near. God is near. God will remain near. Breathe slowly now. Let that truth soften every place within you. Let it quiet every lingering thought. Let it bring rest to every hidden space of your heart. You are safe. You are held. You are known. The vision remains, not distant, not fading, but steady, calm, filled with a peace that does not leave. The throne stands unshaken. The light continues without end. The presence surrounds you fully, completely, and within it all, the words remain, not as something spoken once, but as something living, something ongoing, something that rests quietly within you. He will wipe away every tear. Death shall be no more. You belong to Him. Let them settle. Let them soften. Let them carry you deeper into stillness, into rest, into peace. There is nothing you need to do with these words. You do not need to understand them completely. You only need to receive, gently, quietly, fully. Breathe slowly now, and remain here in this sacred calm where every fear loosens, where every sorrow is answered, where every longing finds its rest. Held within a promise that does not change, a presence that does not leave, a peace that continues, soft, steady, without end. As the voice gently settles into silence, and its truth continues to echo softly within you, something begins to unfold once more before your eyes. The vastness of heaven does not disappear, but it shifts, opens, as though inviting you to see deeper, to witness something more. The light that surrounds the throne begins to gather, not in a single place, but forming, shaping, becoming something radiant and new. It does not happen suddenly. It unfolds slowly, beautifully, like a vision being revealed layer by layer, with care, with purpose, with quiet majesty. And then you begin to see it. A city. Not like any city you have known, not built by human hands, not shaped by time or decay, but descending gently from heaven itself. The New Jerusalem. It does not fall, it does not rush. It descends, slowly, gracefully, like something precious being carefully lowered, like a gift being given. Its light is unlike anything you have ever seen. Not harsh, not blinding, but radiant, pure, alive. The entire city glows as though it is made of light itself. Yet it has form, structure, presence. It shines like a precious stone, clear as crystal, yet filled with depth, filled with color, filled with something that feels alive, eternal, unchanging. As it draws nearer, you begin to see more. The walls, high and strong, yet not heavy, not oppressive. They stand in beauty, not in defense, in glory, not in fear. They shimmer with light, reflecting colors that shift and move like a living tapestry of brilliance. Every surface seems to carry its own glow, its own quiet radiance. And within those walls, there are gates. 12 gates, each one standing in perfect symmetry, each one watched over, each one filled with meaning. They are not made of ordinary material. Each gate is a single pearl, smooth, luminous, flawless. You can almost feel its surface, cool, gentle, perfectly formed, without imperfection, without fracture, complete. There is no sense of barrier here, no feeling of being kept out. Only invitation, only welcome, only belonging. The city continues to descend, and now you see its foundations, layer upon layer, each one adorned with precious stones, each one shining with its own color, its own beauty. Jasper, sapphire, emerald, colors rich and deep, yet clear, radiant, alive. They do not merely reflect light, they seem to hold it, to release it, to let it flow outward in quiet brilliance. It is like looking into something endless, something that cannot be fully grasped, only received, only admired, only rested in. The entire city is adorned like a bride prepared, not with excess, not with weight, but with perfect beauty, perfect harmony, perfect peace. And as it settles gently into place, you begin to notice something even more wondrous. The streets. They are made of gold, but not like gold you have known. This gold is pure, so pure that it is transparent, like glass. It glows, softly, warmly, reflecting the light of the city, carrying it, spreading it, as though even the ground beneath your feet is filled with light. Imagine yourself stepping onto that street, each step gentle, each movement unhurried. There is no weight here, no strain, no effort, only peace, only stillness, only the quiet joy of being where you are meant to be. As you move through the city, everything feels alive, yet calm, radiant, yet restful. There is no noise, no chaos, no confusion, only harmony, only presence, only a deep and steady peace that flows through everything. You look around, expecting perhaps to see a temple, a place set apart for worship, but there is none. And then you understand. There is no need, because the Lord God Almighty and the Lamb are its temple. His presence fills everything. There is no distance between sacred and ordinary, because everything is sacred. Everything is filled with Him. You lift your gaze, expecting to see the sun, or the moon, or the stars. But there are none, and yet there is light. There is no darkness here, no shadow, no fading, no night, because the glory of God illuminates the city, and the Lamb is its light. It is a light that does not tire, a light that does not dim, a light that does not leave. It surrounds you, gently, constantly, completely. You feel it, not only around you, but within you. A quiet warmth, a deep assurance, a sense of belonging that settles into every part of your being. You are not outside this city. You are not distant from it. You are here. You are welcomed. You are home. As you continue to move, you notice others, people filled with joy, with peace, with a quiet radiance that reflects the light around them. There is no sorrow in their faces, no heaviness, no fear, only calm, only rest, only a deep and steady gladness that does not fade. And you begin to understand. There is nothing to be afraid of here. Nothing that can harm, nothing that can disturb, nothing that can take away the peace that fills this place. Only those whose names are written in the book of life are here. And somehow, you know, your name is there. Not by chance, not by uncertainty, but by love, by grace, by something that has always been known, always been prepared. Imagine that moment, the quiet turning of pages, the gentle stillness, and then your name, spoken, known, received. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are known, fully, completely, eternally. And as that truth settles within you, the city around you seems to grow even more beautiful, even more peaceful, even more real. The light continues to shine, the streets continue to glow, the gates remain open, the presence remains near. Everything holds together, perfectly, gently, endlessly. Breathe slowly now. Let yourself remain here, walking softly, resting fully, receiving everything without effort. You are safe here. You are held here. You belong here. Let that truth settle deeply, like a quiet anchor within your heart, and remain just a little longer in the beauty, in the stillness, in the gentle and radiant peace of this holy city, where everything is made new and everything is at rest forever. As you remain within the gentle radiance of the city, walking softly along streets that shimmer like living gold, something begins to shift again. Not around you this time, but within you. The beauty of this place is no longer something you only observe. It becomes something you begin to experience, personally, deeply, intimately. Each step you take feels lighter, not because the ground is less real, but because there is no weight left for you to carry. The past does not follow you here. The burdens you once held, the quiet worries, the unseen tensions, they do not exist in this place. They have no presence, no voice, no hold. Only peace remains. You notice your breathing, slow, steady, effortless, as though even your breath has learned the rhythm of this city. In and out, calm, unhurried, perfectly at ease. As you walk, you become aware of the gentle glow beneath your feet. The golden path is not cold or hard. It feels alive, warm, as though it responds to your presence. Each step is received, supported, welcomed. You pause for a moment, not because you must, but because something invites you to simply be still. There is a quiet breeze, softer than before, carrying a freshness that feels pure, untouched, like the first breath of morning that never fades. It moves gently across your face, your hands, your entire being, and as it does, you feel something deeper. You feel known. Not in a distant way, not as a thought, but as a reality. There is nothing hidden here, nothing you need to protect, nothing you need to explain. You are seen, fully, completely. And within that knowing, there is only peace. You begin to walk again, slowly, allowing your senses to take in everything around you. To your side, you notice the foundations of the city more closely now. The stones, radiant with color, deep blues, rich greens, soft reds, all glowing with a quiet brilliance that feels almost alive. You reach out, gently, and touch one. It is smooth, cool, perfect. There is no imperfection here, no flaw, no break. Only beauty, only wholeness, only something complete. As your fingers rest against the surface, you feel a calm move through you, not from the stone itself, but through it. Like everything here carries the same presence, the same peace, the same quiet life. You move forward, drawn gently toward one of the gates. It stands before you, tall, radiant, a single pearl, flawless, luminous, more beautiful than anything your mind has ever imagined. You reach out again, this time toward the gate. Your hand meets its surface, smooth, cool, perfect. And as you touch it, there is no barrier, no resistance, no sense of separation. Only openness. Only welcome. You pass through, not entering as a stranger, but moving as one who belongs. And as you step beyond, something within you settles even more deeply. This is not a place you are visiting. This is a place you are known. A place where your presence is not questioned, not measured, not weighed, but received. You continue walking, and now you begin to notice the sound of water. Soft at first, almost like a distant whisper, then clearer, closer, gentle and flowing. You follow it, not with urgency, but with quiet curiosity, and soon you see it. A river, clear, bright, flowing with a purity that seems almost beyond description. It moves steadily, peacefully, reflecting the light of the city, carrying it along its surface like liquid glass. You draw near, and without hesitation, you kneel beside it. The water is calm, inviting, alive. You reach down, letting your fingers touch its surface. It is cool, refreshing, and as it moves around your hand, you feel something shift within you again, deeper this time, quieter, more complete. It is not just water. It is life. Living, flowing, endless. You bring your hand closer, allowing the water to rest against your skin, and as you do, there is a sense of renewal. Not dramatic, not overwhelming, but gentle, steady, like something being restored, something being made new. You remain there for a moment, or perhaps longer. Time no longer feels the same here. There is no rush, no need to move forward, no need to hold on to anything. Only presence, only peace. You rise slowly, and as you do, you become aware again of others around you. They move quietly, peacefully, their faces calm, their eyes filled with a light that reflects the city itself. There is no tension in them, no sorrow, no fear, only joy, quiet, steady, unshaken. And as you look at them, you realize something. You are like them. Not because you have become someone else, but because everything that once weighed upon you has been lifted. Everything that once defined you has been made new. You are whole. You are at rest. You are home. A gentle warmth begins to fill your chest, spreading slowly, deeply. Not as emotion alone, but as truth. You belong here. Not by effort, not by striving, but by love, by grace, by something that has always known you, always called you, always prepared a place for you. You pause once more, letting that truth settle, letting it sink deeply into every part of your being. You are not outside this story. You are within it. You are not distant from this peace. You are surrounded by it. You are not searching anymore. You have found rest. Breathe slowly now. Let the stillness deepen. Let the peace expand. Let everything soften and settle. There is nothing you need to hold on to. Nothing you need to become. Only this moment, only this presence, only this quiet and gentle knowing. You are safe here. You are held here. You are home. And as you remain, walking softly, breathing slowly, receiving everything without effort, the city continues to shine around you, steady, peaceful, eternal, holding you in a calm that does not fade and a rest that has no end. As you remain in that quiet and radiant city, with the gentle glow of living light surrounding you, with the soft sound of flowing water and the peaceful presence of others moving in harmony, something begins to draw your attention once more. It is not a sound that calls you loudly, not a movement that demands your focus, but a quiet invitation, subtle, steady, deeply compelling. You begin to walk again, slowly, naturally, as though your steps are being guided without effort. The golden path beneath you continues to shimmer softly, reflecting the light that fills everything. And yet now, there is a new stillness ahead, a space that feels set apart, not distant, but sacred. As you move closer, you begin to notice a presence there, not overwhelming, not imposing, but deeply significant, filled with quiet authority and gentle peace. And there, before you, is something you recognize, not from memory, but from knowing. A book. The book of life. It does not appear heavy, nor worn, nor fragile. It is whole, complete, radiant in its own quiet way, as though it carries not just words, but meaning, not just names, but lives, not just records, but love. It rests before you, not closed in secrecy, but open, inviting, as though it has always been meant to be seen. There is no fear in you, no hesitation, only a quiet stillness, a deep awareness that this moment matters, that this is something sacred, something personal, something true. You draw closer. The pages are not like any pages you have known. They do not age, they do not fade, they do not wear. Each one holds a clarity, a purity, as though written not in ink, but in light. And yet, they are not bright in a way that blinds. They are soft, steady, readable, peaceful. You do not reach out immediately. You simply stand, breathing slowly, allowing the moment to unfold, allowing your heart to settle into what is before you. There is no urgency here, no pressure, only presence. And then, gently, the pages begin to move, not flipped by your hand, not turned by force, but turning, slowly, one after another, as though guided by something unseen, something intentional, something that knows exactly where to go. Each page reveals names, countless names, written clearly, beautifully, each one held with care, each one known, each one belonging. There is no randomness here, no confusion. Every name has meaning, every name has a place. You watch, quietly, as the pages continue to turn, slowly, steadily, moving forward, deeper, closer. And then they begin to slow. The movement becomes gentler, more deliberate, as though approaching something, someone. And then they stop. There is a stillness, a pause, a quiet moment where everything seems to hold its breath. And there, on the page before you, is your name. Not faint, not uncertain, but clear, known, written with intention, with care, with permanence. Your name is there. Let that truth settle, not rushed, not forced, but gently, deeply. Your name in the book of life. You do not question it. You do not doubt it. Because in this place, truth is not argued. It is known. And as you look at your name, something within you begins to soften even more, to open, to rest. All the questions that once filled your mind, all the uncertainties, all the moments where you wondered if you were seen, if you were known, if you mattered, they fade, they dissolve. Because here, you are not wondering anymore. You are certain. You are known, fully, completely, eternally. And then you become aware of a presence beside you. Not sudden, not startling, but gentle, near, familiar. You do not need to turn quickly. You already know. Jesus is there. The Lamb who was on the throne, now near, close, present with you. There is no distance between you, no barrier, no separation, only nearness, only presence, only a love that feels steady, calm, unshaken. He looks upon you, not with judgment, not with question, but with knowing, with love, with a quiet joy that does not need to be spoken to be understood. And then, softly, gently, he speaks your name. Not loudly, not in a way that startles, but in a voice that feels like it has always known you, always called you, always held you. Your name, spoken clearly, personally, lovingly. And as you hear it, something within you responds, not with effort, but with recognition, with peace, with belonging. You are not outside this moment. You are within it. You are not forgotten. You are called. And then, gently, he reaches out. Not quickly, not forcefully, but with a calm and steady movement. An invitation, not a command. His hand meets yours. Warm, steady, real. And as he takes your hand, there is no fear, no hesitation. Only peace. A deep, anchoring peace that settles into every part of you. You are welcomed. Not as a stranger, not as someone uncertain, but as one who belongs, as one who is known, as one who is loved. You feel the embrace of that truth, not only around you, but within you, filling every quiet place, every hidden space, every part that once longed to be seen. And now, there is no longing, only rest, only peace, only home. The book remains open, your name still there, unchanging, secure, held within something eternal, something that cannot be lost, cannot be erased, cannot be undone. You stand there, hand in his, heart at rest, breath slow, steady, calm. And there is nothing more you need, nothing to prove, nothing to earn, nothing to become. Only to receive, only to remain, only to rest in the quiet and unshaken truth. You are his. Breathe slowly now. Let that truth settle deeply. Let it soften everything within you. Let it carry you gently into deeper stillness, deeper peace. You are known. You are called. You are held forever in the book of life and in the heart of the one who speaks your name. Now, as everything around you settles into a deeper stillness, as the gentle light of the city remains soft and constant, and the quiet presence you have felt continues to hold you, the words that have been spoken do not fade away. They remain, not as distant echoes, but as living truth, moving slowly, gently within you. You do not need to search for them. They come to you, one by one, softly, like a whisper that carries peace. He is making all things new. Let those words rest within you, not quickly, not lightly, but deeply, as though they are being placed carefully into your heart. He is making all things new. Not only the world you see, not only what feels far away, but all things, even the quiet places within you that once felt tired, even the hidden parts that carried weight, even the spaces where you once felt uncertain. He is making all things new. Again, slowly, he is making all things new. Breathe in, gently, and as you breathe out, allow those words to settle, to soften everything within you, like calm water smoothing the surface of a quiet lake. You do not need to understand how. You do not need to make it happen. You simply receive. And then another truth begins to rise, just as softly, just as steadily. You are his. Simple, quiet, certain. You are his. Not because of what you have done, not because of what you have achieved, but because you are known, because you are loved, because you belong. You are His. Let that truth move through you, slowly, gently, filling every place that once wondered if it was enough. You are His. Again, softly. You are His. Feel the peace that comes with that knowing, a peace that does not shift, does not fade, does not depend on anything outside of this moment. A peace that simply is, and then another truth follows, like a quiet continuation, like a gentle breath that does not break the stillness. You belong here. Not as someone passing through, not as someone unsure. You belong here, in this peace, in this presence, in this quiet and steady nearness. You belong here. Let those words settle, deeper, slower. Let them reach into every part of you that once felt distant or uncertain. You belong here. Again, softly. You belong here. Breathe slowly now. Let each word move with your breath, rising and falling. In and out. Calm, steady, unhurried. And then, from deeper stillness, another voice, steady, eternal, unchanging. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, before all things and beyond all things. I am the Alpha and the Omega. There is nothing outside of Him, nothing beyond His knowing, nothing beyond His care. Let that truth rest, not as something distant, but as something holding everything, including you. Again, softly. I am the Alpha and the Omega. And then, gently, another promise unfolds, quiet, generous, freely given. To the thirsty, I will give. Not with condition, not with hesitation, freely. To the thirsty, I will give. Let those words settle. There is no striving here, no earning, no reaching beyond what you are. Only receiving. From the spring of the water of life. Living water, flowing, endless, clear, gentle, pure, freely given. Again, softly. To the thirsty, I will give. From the spring of the water of life. Breathe slowly now. Let that image return to you. The quiet river, clear, flowing, steady, moving without force, without end. And as these words continue to move within you, they begin to blend, to settle, to become part of the quiet rhythm of your being. He is making all things new. You are His. You belong here. He is the Alpha and the Omega. He gives freely. Let them repeat, gently, naturally, not as effort, but as rest. Again, He is making all things new. You are His. You belong here. Again, He is making all things new. You are His. You belong here. Feel how the repetition slows everything, how it softens your thoughts, how it quiets every movement within your mind. There is nothing you need to add, Nothing you need to change. Only this. Only these words. Only this quiet truth resting within you. Breathe slowly now. Let your body soften even more. Let your shoulders sink. Let your face rest. Let your breath become slower, deeper, calmer. He is making all things new. You are His. You belong here. And in this gentle repetition, in this quiet meditation, in this steady and unchanging truth, you are held. You are safe. You are at rest. Let the words begin to soften now, not disappearing, but settling, like light fading gently into stillness, becoming part of the quiet, part of the peace, part of you. They remain, even as they grow softer. He is making all things new. You are His. You belong here. Breathe slowly, rest deeply, and remain here in this calm, where every word has found its place, where every truth has become still, where peace continues, gently, endlessly, without effort, without end. And now, as everything begins to grow quieter, softer, more distant, you can feel the story gently settling around you, like a calm night wrapping itself over the world. The light of the city, though no longer before your eyes, does not disappear. It remains, quietly, within you. The peace you have felt, the stillness that has carried you, the gentle presence that has surrounded you, it has not left. It has simply become part of you. Breathe slowly now, in and out. Calm, steady, unhurried. Let your body rest a little deeper. Let your shoulders soften. Let your breathing become even slower, even gentler. There is nothing you need to hold on to from this story, nothing you need to remember perfectly, nothing you need to keep in your mind, because what matters has already settled in your heart. The peace, the presence, the quiet assurance. It remains. You are safe. You are held. You are not alone. Even now, as the images begin to fade, as the city becomes softer, more distant, like a dream gently drifting away, the truth does not fade. God is with you. In this moment, in this breath, in this quiet place where you rest, God is with you. Let that truth rest gently within you, like a soft light that never goes out, like a calm presence that does not leave. Breathe slowly now. If there is any tension left in your body, allow it to soften. If there are any thoughts still moving, allow them to slow. If there is anything you are still holding, you may gently release it. You do not need to carry anything into your rest. Tonight is for peace. Tonight is for stillness. Tonight is for sleep. And as you rest here, you can allow your mind to grow quiet, like a calm sea at night, smooth, undisturbed, endless. Your body feels heavier now, or perhaps lighter, as though drifting. Your breath continues, slow, steady, peaceful. And in this gentle quiet, you may begin to drift. Not forced, not pushed, but naturally, easily, like a leaf carried on calm water. You are safe in this moment. You are held in this peace. You are surrounded by a presence that does not fade, even as you sleep. May your mind be at rest. May your heart be at peace. May your body find deep and gentle sleep. No fear, no worry, no weight. Only rest, only peace, only quiet. And if your thoughts return, gently, softly, you may come back to your breath, back to the stillness, back to the quiet truth. You are safe. You are held. You are loved. Breathe slowly now. Let the night carry you. Let the stillness deepen. Let your eyes grow heavier. Let your body sink fully into rest. And as sleep comes, gently, quietly, without effort, may you rest in peace. May you rest in stillness. May you rest in love. Always held. Always safe. Always at peace. In Jesus' loving presence,